The blow landed before I could even blink. My glasses flew off, shattering across the marble floor as 130 guests fell silent. My cheek burned, but the real pain struck much deeper. Victoria, my daughter-in-law, had slapped me on her wedding day. Simply because I refused to hand over the deed to my home. That is your reward for hoarding space, she shrieked. A woman your age doesn't deserve luxury. You're a widow. Learn your place. I knelt down, trembling, gathering the broken pieces of my lenses, and not a single person stepped forward to help. They had no idea that this moment was the beginning of their nightmare, not mine. Some averted eyes in discomfort, others traded whispers. Yet none, not one soul, defended the elderly mother-in-law, now shamed before the crowd. My son Marcus remained rooted, staring at the floor, as though I had vanished. You are no longer welcome, Victoria went on, straightening her flawless silk gown. Marcus and I deserve solitude to launch our future. Your loft suits us perfectly until we secure something grander. Venom dripped from every syllable. For months I had swallowed her snide remarks about my faded dresses, my aging sedan, my quiet existence. This, however, breached a boundary never meant to be crossed. I stood slowly, every gaze piercing like needles. Tears traced my cheeks, yet within me something shifted irrevocably. That strike was more than flesh, it was the breaking point. All my life I had chosen restraint, embracing modesty and secrecy. I harbored truths unknown even to my son. Flashes of recent months assaulted me as I shuffled toward the exit. I recalled Victoria first entering my loft 2 years earlier. Her smile collapsed at the sight of my humble furnishings, my worn rugs, my compact galley. Is this truly where Marcus grew up? She had murmured to him loudly enough for my ears. From then, each visit became quiet torment. Evelyn, you ought to downsize, she had urged 3 months back over Sunday supper. Your years make a sprawling place impractical. Marcus and I plan children soon. We will require room. Her false warmth fooled only my son, who melted into her shadow, parroting her wishes like a marionette. The barbs grew sharper over time. First, my attire. Evelyn, nothing fresher in your closet. Then my vehicle. That relic endangers you on the road. Next, my 3-day florist stint. Why toil at your age instead of resting? Each jab eroded my worth bit by bit. I am Evelyn Carter, 68 years young, forever favoring subtlety over show. I arrange Bloom's part-time drive, a decade-old coupe shop, thrift racks. 2 outsiders, especially Victoria, the first appear a typical pensioner scraping by. Yet, I crafted this facade deliberately across decades. Nobody watching with pity grasped that before my husband Daniel died, our reality shone far brighter. Daniel had never been the clerk all assumed. We elected simplicity to shield our fortunes, safeguarding family intimacy in ways now revealed as prescient. As I left the hall, murmurs trailed me like smoke. Poor dear, she seemed so frail, cooed Victoria. Aunt, the bride speaks truth. That lady cannot manage alone, offered Marcus' cousin. She belongs in assisted living, not solo in that loft, chimed another with phony sympathy. Every phrase burned like salt in wounds. The chill of conditioned air clashed with the furnace in my breast. My fingers shook inside my trusty leather satchel, worn 5 years, not from want but from prizing function over flash, a lesson Victoria would never absorb. I thumbed a familiar contact, one unused for 12 months, born of foolish hope it might stay dormant. Miguel, it is Evelyn. Reach the Grand Pinnacle Hall now. Yes, immediately. Fetch the papers we discussed. Time, they learn. My tone quivered, yet steel threaded through. Certain, Signora Carter, Miguel replied, polished yet worried. This path allows no retreat. I glanced back once at Victoria, giggling with bridesmaids, doubtless boasting how she humbled her meddlesome mother-in-law, while Marcus lingered nearby, offering limp smiles, devoid of guilt. Absolutely, I affirmed. 30 minutes, Miguel. Not a second more. I ended the call, strode to my car with purpose. After years, I would shed the veil shielding my kin. Soon they would face the genuine Evelyn Carter. Then, when truth crashed their counterfeit paradise, regret would teach its bitter course. The lot lay serene under lamps, casting elongated shades among vehicles. I settled into my faithful coupe, awaiting 30 minutes that would shatter their worlds forever. 30 minutes to reveal. They had erred gravely by degrading the woman who had sustained them beyond imagination. As I waited, recollections surged like a storm. It began 2.5 years prior when Marcus arrived, beaming that boyish grin I cherished. "Mom, meet someone extraordinary," he declared. There stood Victoria, coiffed in couture, her grin never touching her eyes. Instantly unease stirred. Her appraisal of my loft thinly masked scorn in every glance. "How charming," she purred, surveying my thrift finds and sun-bleached drapes, her inflection implying otherwise. Marcus, smitten by infatuation, missed the slight. That initial meal proved muted catastrophe. Victoria nibbled my homemade feast, pleading diet, vigilance. Queries about her roots yielded vague replies, yet she probed my finances with unsettling zeal. "How do you survive on widow benefits?" Evelyn must strain every penny she worried. Unseen, I studied her equally. Patterns emerged over visits, her quips on outdated decor, her feigned concern for my twilight years. Yet her gaze fixed on prime locale, sweeping vistas, roomy layout. Once, while Marcus used the washroom, I caught her whispering in my kitchen. "Yes, mother, his mother loft sits in elite zone. Convince her to shrink, we claim it temporarily. She is so gullible she will thank us." Her blade sliced deep, yet I held steady when she rejoined me, all innocence. Thereafter, our dances became calculated theater, she the doting daughter-in-law, I the fragile elder needing counsel while I catalogued her schemes. Escalation followed subtly. First hints: "Evelyn darling, retirement villas offer carefree living." Then firmer: "Solitude risks peril at your stage. What if you tumble undetected?" Marcus echoed her script. "Mom, Victoria wise, perhaps relocate to simpler quarters." Witnessing my nurtured boy morph into her echo stung worse than overt cruelty. Post-engagement, pressure mounted. Visits multiplied, tense. She toted senior living pamphlets. "Merely options, Evelyn, for your optimal golden years," she claimed, fanning brochures like deal memos. Yet I researched too. One afternoon, while they ran bridal tasks, I phoned realtor ally Sophia. Dig into this pair, eyeing my loft, their true finances. Findings froze my blood. Marcus and Victoria drowned in debt. Their lavish ceremony topped 50 grand, all borrowed. Rental faced eviction. Flash rides bled payments. Facade on fiscal quicksand. Clarity dawned. The hasty vows, my relocation push, my portrayed frailty. Not romance, but rescue my prime property there. Buoy. Soul slap followed. My values bred son opted deceit, letting ambition eclipse filial bond, viewing me as asset not kin. Pre-wedding week's aggression spiked. Evelyn's selfishness ill suits you, Victoria snapped 3 days prior. Marcus and I sacrificed for union least. You aid with shelter. Mask on, pure ultimatum as kin favor. That eve I acted, phoning Miguel, my steadfast advisor since Daniel passing. Ready documents, revelation may impend soon. Gravetone, Signora timing right. Exposure irreversible, family ties may fray. Decision set, silence bred betrayal, now truth. Parked awaiting Miguel, I sensed arrival. 25 minutes for Victoria Marcus pity-gazing guests to grasp Evelyn Carter essence. 25 for their lycast empires to crumble. Night zephyr stirred leaves, weaving shadows. Poetic irony on lovely eve, illusions poised to perish. 20 minutes post-call, each tick eternal. From my vantage gilded hall, glow-spilled music, joy through pains. Surreal that minutes hence festivity would twist nightmare for leads. I shut eyes, letting raw recalls flood, needing fuel for no return threshold. Peak shame hit fortnight pre-wedding in staged kin summit. Victoria arrived with Marcus plus her parents' calculated trap. Evelyn future talk, her mother snooty, began eyeing me like pest. Responsible choices now, her father burly continued appraising loft like commodity. Large home, needless risky alone. Rehearsed flawless, Marcus mute, nodding trained. Seeing him flank strangers, deeming me hurdle, sundered my son. Mom, he finally rasped. Unfamiliar. They correct, Victoria and I concur. Age-suited spot, best all. Age-suited, I echoed, rage simmering. Who decrees my fit you? Victoria mother traded smug glance. Evelyn acceptance, hard yet ponder. Marcus Victoria welfare. Theirs, I whispered, grasping plot. Loft ideal marital start, yes. Telling hush, confirmed. Every line, scripted pressure primed. Victoria unleashed manipulation. Evelyn not merely loft your wellness. Researched superb residence, round-clock care events, meals mingled peers. Nausea from her grin. My wellness, I feigned bewilderment. Define my plight, Victoria. Ethan Q. Loneliness, fiscal doubts, self-care, dread, normal your stage, no shame-seeking aid. Her 28 audacity, dictating my norm, silenced me till I spied her entitlement, I mere hurdle to clear. Numbers crunched. Her father produced dossier. Residence 2500 monthly loft sale funds. Years surplus aid. Marcus Victoria nuptial launch. Naked aim cash. My home fuel excess. Refuse. I probed, knowing. Marcus hope avoid extremes, yet mental decline, irrationality, threat veiled seek incapacity ruling, research thorough plan, set force, if needed, my love raised son enabled strangers menaced mother, post refusal departure I wept years first, not sorrow but illusion death of kin, phoned Miguel tears, probe son fiancé finances, exhaustive debts, earnings all, report crushed. Marcus 45 grand yearly yet 80 grand cards, Victoria sparse income lavish spend, joint 120 grand debt sans wedding loans, rental 3 months late, rides 60% income, free fall my loft salvation, worse Marcus queried banks on elder property loans, power attorney pathsmans, plotting my ousting, climax Juliet confided pals sleuth, sacrificed for older, unappealing man mom assets, no rival heirs, marriage investment, my legacy, straw final, weeks weighed disclosure, shock reform yet report proved greed wrought beyond fix. Pre-wedding, torture calls, precious visits, venom, stubborn selfish labels, senile Eve Pryor, Marcus Mom tomorrow pinnacle please no trouble, Victoria wants universal best. Confirmed lost boy, I adored now stranger. Parked from Miguel truth loomed, not vengeance, justice, consequence lesson lines, 15 minutes shift eternal. Hands shook dialing neighbor, Theodore 70 witness tense visits, Theodore Evelyn, favor vital. Fetch brown desk folder second drawer now urgent, Theodore brother since Daniel passing unquestioning trust. Recalled week prior, he balcony spied Victoria with appraiser unannounced. Girl brought measurer exterior fled citing me dislike brewing. Noted Marcus son skips hellos, rushes ashamed, confirmed heart loss, predated slap, folder held unseen kin proofs, bank tallies, title office tower, 50 grand monthly beach retreat. Daniel import spark silent realm, modesty guarded privacy power, flower gig activity not need, coupe choice, not constraint. Loft sentimental least a set where Daniel and I dreamed he died cancer, yet folder bombshell, 3 years covert aid, Marcus crisis, card payments, bonus mirage my transfers, rent discount my monthly, wedding slices, my purse, thought, aid recovery enabled monster, records for grand 500 monthly afloat, he bonus refunds, eye shield folly, irony while Victoria scorned burden ISIL buoy, folder shut hall, gazed lights, music revelry, under 5 Miguel final cuts. 5 sever protector threads, betrayal son, not revenge, justice, value lesson, greed, Tolkien no commodity, overshielded, corrupted, headlights pierced Miguel prompt briefcase, alighted, each stride shed old Evelyn neared, needed, Senora Carter Miguel briefcase armed shore, entry, irreversible, hall glance son wife, gloat, victory useless crone, surer life, Miguel real, Evelyn Cottertine, Miguel lamplit, unpacked efficiency, Senora immediate halt, transfers Ethan Carter name, notice, lease guaranteed void landlord tomorrow, papers took steady, threads, woven, snipped, ballroom pay, Miguel nodded, deposit retract tonight alternative by dawn, wave struck 3 years, invisible net afloat now withdrawn overnight, Miguel grasped, not cruelty, soul growth path, overcosted bread, unrecognizable, comprehend Senora, 30 years, seen greed, ingratitude, your bravery, rare. Bolstered final, entered music ceased 130 stairs confusion, some new Miguel City Finance Titan presence signaled gravity, Victoria first, why here Evelyn center floor bridal poses, Marcus, departed once enough theatrics, arrogance, laced nerves, ladies gentlemen Miguel clear, pardon, interruption, urgent legal Ethan Carter, Victoria Ellis, hush deep conditioner hum, phones emerged, sent spectacle, Marcus pale approached, happening mom voice shaky tie fidget child tick, this man legal why, Ethan firmer months, Miguel Carter, advisor documents, enlightening, Miguel extracted, Ethan Carter maternal lease guaranteed cancelled landlord 30 days new or vacate, color fled, guarantee murmured dawning horror, mom, meaning, suspected unnatural luck, shunned query discomfort, further, Miguel relentless, 4,500 monthly maternal transfers ceased cards insurance sundry, presumed elsewhere, Victoria gasp echoed. Impossible, shrieked rushing gown trailing. Ethan no wealthy, mom see life clothes, car pension, pauper. Hysteria murmurs, fascination. Last Miguel. Ballroom guarantee, void management, full demand, pre-departure tonight. Guests exit stir. Ethan hammer, you all along paying. Voice cracked, boy glimpsed. 3 years, Ethan calm storm. Aided hardship, hoped values recall. Victoria circled despair. Unreal screamed guests, horror delight. Poor widow flower shop, decade car wealth. Deceive Victoria, decades end performance. Daniel, eye privacy over pomp wise problems, kin least expected. Music gone, breaths, murmurs, phones, legend brewing. Mom, Ethan broken. Fix, wedding guests, memories. Eyes lost, money mother, unconditional 35 years. Fix Ethan, not break first. Hush, deafening 130 held breath. Victoria frozen, darting Carlos papers, face reality crumble. Ethan stare shock, comprehension horror. Señora Carter Miguel, Loud. Full finances, please, guests truth deserve. Victoria shriek, interrupt Miguel palm precision. 36 months Carlos docs. Evelyn Carter transferred 162,000 Ethan Victoria's expenses. 48 rent, 44 cards, 18 insurance, 22 missed. Murmur calculators. Victoria mother pale rose. Further, Carlos. Evelyn guaranteed festivity, 53,000 ballroom cuisine tunes. Bloom's photos void. Victoria wail. Lie pauper no. Guest support, amused, desperation. Juliet calm, hysteria contrast. Lesson appearances years. Daniel privacy wise right. Ethan hesitant. Mom, explanation resolve cannot life destroy. Maternal pang near sway. Destroy, I rage. Wife slap 130. You mute, humiliation. Plot home strip. Truth bells nods. Slap videos. Proof cruelty spark. Different Ethan conviction thin. New not. Thought aid need. Pathetic contempt glances. New I voice rise. Ambush home cell. Appraiser covert. Incapacity probe non. Ethan Miguel folder. Will amend prior heirloom charities. Elder abuse. Guard. Juliet stagger. Cannot shriek family soul son disinherit quarrel. Quarrel I air. Conspiracy home strip slap wedding justify. Icy guests flinch. Victoria father panic approach. Signora emotions high, private calmer, nothing private I firm. Public you, chose public reply. Heads tennis absorbed. Miguel folder snap. Delivered effects immediate. Ethan, Victoria advisors soon. Victoria chair collapse sobs. Ruined, planned, destroyed dress, destroyed I near lies, greed, disrespect, kindness, weakness, error. Ethan shoulder hand. Fix something, eyes late bridges burn. Fix Ethanized months painless. Learn, grow, pre-greed hope. Soft still sun, sans aid, loft legacy, hard path, hush end kin tie. Miguel, exit chaos, despair, consequence. Unexpected Lucy, Ethan's sister rear tears horror sprinted. Aunt Evelyn knew nothing, swear Ethan hid plans. Favorite niece 29, teacher bond intact post Marcus distance. Known stop, stopped, gazed honesty child. No Lucy cheek hand. Always distinct people opportunities. Tears nodded brother act devastated. Money, secret, why Lucy, confuse. Honest deserve. Daniel I money shifts folk inheritances rupture loans end bonds kids view parents ATMs simple guard true ties. Nodded wisdom. Ethan once defend hurt you kids. Happened. Juliet I sad sans bitter. Greed, love mask, ambition, valueless, eye shield, lessons, duty outcome, resonate guest. Miguel aside, murmur manager, nears pay cancel note. Indeed suit papers. Stern, Signora received irregular cancel contract guarantee. Dawn explained. Layer crisis. Mr. Lopez I name secret wedding fund. Guaranteed revoked extraordinary tonight. Gesture Ethan Victoria despair statues. Grasp Lopez decades events. Payment responsible $53,000 all. Ethan hesitant. Lopez misunderstanding mom cannot cancel family resolve. Desperation new. Youth Lopez patience. Guarantee Evelyn private legal withdraw anytime alternative now or suspend. Victoria stumble. Cannot wedding ruin money. Hysteria discomfort murmurs. Madam Lopez firm. Ruin not I contract you signed. No pay guests. Depart services halt. Ultimatum, sentence guests, bags, discreet exits, others accident gaze. Mom, Ethan, child tears, no wrong hurt, 130 photos, memories destroy fight, voice, break boy. Ethan calm surprise, destroy you. Greed, love, chose manipulation, honesty, chose humiliate, respect, mother, deserve, dagger needed. Do, Juliet, desperate, exiting guests, explain, pay, panic, implications, dawn, responsible, I, stronger, wisdom, poor, earn, honest, live, means, work, desire, not others, provide. Carlos, murmur, legal, complete, nothing here. Time, depart, consequent, sans, distraction. Lucy, hug tight, aunt, respect, love, ever, Ethan. Mine, Lucy, hug, recall, nightlife decisions, character, what have, treat, loved. Tears, shouldered, nod, lesson. Lopez, urgency, resolution, staff, indefinite, sans, pay. You, number, I, final. Ethan, Victoria, ready, respect, values, duty, conversation. I, genuine apology, tonight, then talk. First, solve, self-made mess. Turned, Carlos, exit, chaos, reality, merit. 3 days, post, apartment, sanctuary, years, unseen. Theodore, daily, coffee, pastries, post night, Evelyn, dignity, reclaim. Soul bomb, chosen, kin, true worth. Phone, barrage, Ethan, 37, calls, anger to plea. Victoria, 14, texts, hysteria, crescendo. Parents, twice, door, fix your mess, I, calm, held. Miguel, morning tea, balcony, reports. Senora, eviction, yesterday, ballroom. Suit, 53, grand cards, cancelled, non-pay, live. Juliet, parents, 2-bed, 3, reside, tense, sources. Theodore, afternoon, plants, balcony, familiar car. Lucy plus Sophia, realtor. Surprise, Theodore, rear. Aura, sidewalk, yell, talk, vital, no, timely. Apartment, urgency, concern, alert. Aunt Lucy, folder, official, Carlos. Investigated wedding since need no late. Late, whattea.com. Sophia, throat. Aura, 3 days. Ethan, Victoria, finances beyond imagine. Planned year plus evidence. Juliet, competency, lawyers, seniors, detailed incapacity, control assets. Theodore, grave. Overheard, Juliet, post-exit phone. Old woman, ruined, plan B. Shiver, plan B. Lucy, hand squeeze. Aunt, spread, senile, wedding, proof, reality, loss. Building, judge, case. Betrayal, depth, humiliated, plot, now, response, incompetence, proof, wickedness, unimagined. More, Sophia, tremble. Juliet, neighborhood rumors, erratic neighbors report concerns, defamation, systematic, breathless. Miguel, entry, tension thick. Senora, maneuvers known. Additional, confirm. Ethan, preliminary petition. Yesterday, court, competency. Irrational, erratic finances. Sworn, wedding witnesses. Sworn, kind. Carlos, papers. Outburst, innocent couple, vengeful, destructive, rational, loss. Lucy, type, convinced, guest, sign, misunderstand, saw, elder, attack, newlyweds. Frustration, truth, powerless. Good, Joseph, smile, gravity, contrast. Side, more, imagine. Phone, screen, stunned. This. Guests recorded, viral, not senile. Elder, truth, abuse, manipulation. Sophia, lean. Comments, favor, praise, courage, dignity, boundaries, stories shared, resistance, symbol. Carlos, approva. Public, invaluable, court, hard, incompetent, thousands applaud, logic, justice. Elside, decision, 3 days. Play game, public battle, discover opponent. Desk, folder, own. Contacted elder abuse attorneys, documented intimidation, threats, conspiracy, slap photos, swollen cheek, assault, medical. War, my terms, resources, truth, plus, smile, self. Story, public, world, greed, family, love, disguise, room, energy, justice, resources, prevail. 6 months, nightlife divide, Studio Prime, interview nation. Lifetime stories, post videos, 2 million views, symbol, senior abuse, resistance. Journalist, Isabella Reyes. Integrity notes, tech lights. Senora inspired thousands, courage letters, similar month. Shifts, legal, Ethan, Victoria, build, collapsed. Carlos, conspiracy, evidence lost, find, frivolity. My fees, 45 grand. Bankruptcy, swift. Ethan, job scandal. Juliet, image bid, viral, ruin. 1-bed suburb. Part-time debt struggle. Air 5 director. Cameras, millions, nervous resolve. Side, Miguel. Legal guest, Joseph. Lucy. Sophia, pillars. Pain, Ethan. Silence. Post-loss. No forgiveness, explanation. Wrong, easier, hate face. Victoria, contacts, threats to please aid last fortnight. Aurora, mistakes, family. Ethan, stress, sick eye, pregnant, grandchild, poverty. Pregnancy, dagger, grandmother, resentment, home. Lesson, cannot save, unwilling, perpetuates destruction. Senora, 30. Isabella. Breath, people, letters, videos, stories, seniors, finances, control, parents, blackmail, grandchildren, no aid. Live, 321, red light. Evening, lifetime stories, Isabella Diaz, tonight. Evelyn Carter, 68. Tale, shocked nation, senior family abuse debate. Senora, 6 months post son wedding, inspired many feel. Grateful reply voice steady. Grateful pain loss. Son aid similar once lonely wrong now common admit. Isabella notes years precede night wrong son fiancé realize. Weighted gradual, imperceptible, small age comments, self-care doubt pressures benefit them, abuse, slow confidence, erosion question reality. Miguel Leanne. Classic elder pattern family, psychological, before coercion, insidious loving concern, revelation, decide, truth finances, slap simple Victoria Ballroom 130 refuse, loft keys, line uncrossable, protect family consequences, protect self-abuse, interview 45 privacy secret support conspiracy legal battle educate signs resources, message son watching, difficult, dreaded hope, camera, chance, Ethan listening, love always son, love not abuse allow, dignity, sacrifice, convenience, victim greed, heart doors open, honorable man, raised eye responsibility, family love, respect, opportunism, manipulation, watching recognize story, dignity age, decisions money, home life boundaries, violated seek help, cameras off crew applause, Isabella hug tears, Evelyn powerful lives change, Miguel proud beyond legal, night drive Joseph Lucy Sophia peace years, story truth pain help others, future Ethan Wright, apartment home 1 battle value demand respect. Discovered save relationship willing lose, bad example never late, stand dignity old demand true love, difficult decisions, story end life begin anew, 2 years night divide balcony plants reflections humiliations mother love endure, world courage dignity price, Morning Carmen Aurora Hughes Senior Protection Foundation Coordinator, 18 months name redirected inheritance, yes charitable part, Aurora 23 cases week, Carmen sad resolve field, patents children parents property money, mere past, yesterday 72 daughter house sold good money failed business Europe, day prior 69 twins 50 grandchildren, no, irony purpose pain, foundation 400 seniors finances properties self-esteem lawyers workers psychologists support wished lonely, Joseph Neighbor Vice President 72 energy lectures manipulation detect, Aurora, last week golden detective families adventure best, Lucy next door year post 8-month divorce close bravest no, education director purpose beyond teacher, untaught family blood choose respect unconditional, book investigative journalists bestseller love hurts elderly fights 200,000 copies royalties foundation, letters resonance silence norm, Miguel advisor accountant recovered 3 million illegal abusive, Miss Ethan complex painful child young kindness honor illusion family not last manipulation blackmail disrespect, contacts 3 6-month interview co-workers saw, son Oliver birth 14 months, Juliet left 3 months baby half possessions, each financial never apology harm, pattern problems external not decisions, last 5 minutes, mom pride grandson, dignity important grandson hope learns better, first hang, liberating, Oliver 14 months, knows none, photos Juliet took, trust college Carlos 18 relationship then, maybe Amelia weekly dinners Oliver older seek grandmother self, Amelia confidant, decade toxic boundaries, surprise health insomnia headaches anxiety alert gone, Dr. Hernandez checkup body toxic stress response pressure perfect sleep restorative posture improved, walk upright voice, firm hands, steady decisions, flower closed year community garden building teach, medicinal organic, connect earth wisdom, not obsolescence, routine 3 foundation 2 home visits, weekends second book strategies detect prevent abuse cases, apartment peace creativity, Ethan room, office guidance, walls, letters, reconciled families, university diplomas, rewarding mentor women similar, Margaret 74 son car sold gambling, recovered new own savings, Margaret letter, boundaries, cruelty, survival, self-love, necessity, late stand, pain worth, reflection, authentic dignity, purpose, personal pain, greatest self-love, walk hurt, insist, message past Evelyn ballroom courage, painful, other side authentic life imaginable, peace, never disposable, tonight, reflections, future hope, tomorrow, senators legislation protect seniors abuse, week 3rd center, inaugurate, month documentary national, 70 richer meaningful authentic sick, toxic end liberation, family chosen inherited, never late, new chapter own, regret night answer same dot. Would you have handed over the keys, or slammed the door? Comment yes or no below, and while you're here, hit subscribe for part 2.